Hi everyone, you have been able to practice doing your tints and shades, and today I'm going to have you practice it again before you start painting your final Keith Haring artwork. What you're going to do, you're going to pick a color. It can be red or blue. I'll start with the blue, and you're going to paint kind of a rectangle in your sketchbook of the blue. Now, to really have good control of the paint for tints and shades, you need to have a napkin and a cup of water. The reason for that, the water helps to clean it off, but you don't want your brush to be wet, and sometimes you need to control how much paint is on your brush. So I have a good section of blue. I'm going to rinse it off. Then I'm going to dry it on a piece of paper. When I take my brush and put it into a new color, I don't want it to be messy, especially white. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of white. I'm going to start next to the blue, not on the blue, next to the blue. I think I might have taken too much, but that's okay. Oh, maybe I can wipe a little in the middle. Okay, some white. Then I'm going to start going towards the blue. Then I'm going to stop where the blue and the white meet, and I'm going to just kind of dab back and forth in the same area. Now, this actually has a lot of blue on it. I'm going to slowly continue blending back into the blue. I'm going to stop and wipe the blue off and get a clean brush again. I don't need to wash it, but I'm going to go again into the white and move the blue a little bit into the white. So I started with blue, I took white, I moved it over and slowly got more blue. I cleaned it off and then did it one more time from the white so it can really be blended together. Now, what do you do if you accidentally have something like this, where you try to blend it together? This is going to happen to most of you. You try to blend it together and you still have kind of a rectangle there. We don't want a rectangle where it's blending together. I clean my brush totally. No paint on here. Then you're going to very lightly, it's almost like tickling. You're going to tickle it together so it blends. A little bit back and forth, a little bit back and forth. Okay? Look, I only put paint right at the very tip. If you need to do it again, maybe it's too blue. You can pick up a little bit more white and go over it again. Or if it's too white, you can take a little bit of blue and blend it back in. Sometimes you need to go again, right? You go back and forth. That's the white. Now, you probably noticed when you were doing your circles and you were painting your tints and shade circles, black is very strong. I'm going to take a little bit of black. I'm taking way less than the white. I'm going to make a little rectangle here. That was so little paint. Look at how dark that is. Okay? Before I start blending it, I'm actually going to clean off in water. And then on a napkin, I'm actually going to clean off the extra black. I don't need any of that. I'm going to pick up a little bit more of the blue, and I'm going to work the blue over to the black. So I'm going from white to blue, then blue to black, because the black is so strong. Look at that. It's already almost blacking it out, right? Now, I think I might need, the black might be kind of too strong. What if I end up with a black little rectangle like that? We don't want that. Clean it off. I can pick up a little bit more blue on my brush and then do like that. Okay, blend it back and forth. Clean it off if you need to. Blend it some more. So as you can see, it smoothly goes from white to blue to black. Now, what if we have red? I'm gonna clean my brush totally. Okay, I might even need a new napkin because we don't want blue on this one. First step, take a rectangle of red. If you notice, my red is much bigger than the white or the black because we're blending those in. Nice rectangle of the red. take my brush, wash it off, wipe some of the water on the side so it's easier. Ooh, that's still really dirty. Wash it again, wipe some of it off, then dry it in the napkin. That's pretty clean. Then take a bit of the white, put it to the side of it. Then where the white meets the red, I'm gonna stop. Maybe wipe some, if I have too much white, take some of it off. Then I'm gonna just kind of blend it right there. Okay? A little bit back and forth. Now, that still looks kind of like a rectangle. I'm gonna clean off my brush again and then start with the white and bring it over. Slowly. If I bring it back and forth, it cleans. If it's too much red, I add a little bit of white with a clean brush. If it's too much white over here, add a little bit of red. Now the next step, clean my brush. Clean my brush. Sometimes I need 2 or 3 napkins. With the water, get rid of the water on the side of the brush. Don't just leave a wet brush getting into the paint. Then I'm going to dry it off. Take a little bit of black. The black is so strong. That's so little. Look at that. That's so little black. Make a little square of the black here, or maybe a little bit more than that. Okay. Clean my brush. If you notice, I keep cleaning every time I go to a new color. I'm always cleaning it off. When you apply the color, clean it and dry it. When you're about to blend new colors together, clean it and dry it. So now, because the black is so strong, I'm definitely gonna pick up some red and bring it over. If I would have left the white on there, that would not have come out good. Blend it. Okay, clean it off, and there you go. Now, if you notice, I have a paint tray. You're gonna have your paint on a little piece of magazine. We're not giving you lots of paint. Please, we can't give you aprons or art shirts because we can't share those. You have to be very careful walking around. If you have a brush, hold the brush in the cup of water when you bring it to the sink. The teachers will come around and collect the magazines of paper. All you need to do is bring your brush in your cup of water like this to the sink. So nobody should be getting paint, bumping into anybody with paint, and we wash it carefully. When we bring our sketchbooks to the drying rack, you hold with 2 hands and you stay 1 meter apart. You're supposed to be 1 meter apart anyways, but you stay 1 meter apart from your classmate when you bring it to the drying rack. We don't walk backwards, and we don't look somewhere else when we're trying to walk with wet paint. All right? I hope you enjoy that. See you next time.